Could be good. Just setting stuff up. Wow. Went out for a beautiful walk. Much needed refreshment. Hey, my headphones aren't connected. I got bitten. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. Just be nice, cool, calm, collected, cool, calm, collected, calm, cool, and collected. Mm. Hmm. Yes, I see. I see the problem here. Almost. Spark bolt digging is something I don't really understand. It works. If you have like enough spark bolts, you got like 2 spark bolts going, it just doesn't work. I don't know what's going on with that, to be honest with you. Oh, wand. Holy frick. You are shuffle with a. Oh, you won the game. We just unshuffle you and we win. Even if you're even without being unshuffled, I can turn you into a beast. You just need a few materials. So let's be very, very cautious. Less gas delay. It's one thing that we're gonna want for you. Now, you're even better. We want to reserve every single tiny bit of experience that we can get. Every single tiny bit. Wow, that was bad. Alright, man, don't fuck it all up now. Stay away from frogs. Frogs don't love you. What even is Earthquake good for? You kill bosses with Earthquake? I guess I can try. It's not letting me get up to that other thing. I don't know. Which is a shame. We're nearly at perfection. Dude, I should open chests more often. The chest reward from the meta leveling is probably like one of the better options. I think I underestimate the power of chests in this game. It's not a guaranteed health bonus, but you can get some obscene things from chests. That's garbage. But be very careful here. There are two of them? Yes, there are two of them. Good, 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 good. Close, close, close. Increases max mana. That's actually much the thing that was really missing. Did I fuck up here? I feel like it gained like 2 max mana. Yeah, whatever. Holy shit! Cut me some fucking slack, will you? Fucking psychopath. It's just stupid, stupid fucking battle. I wouldn't know. 10% more experience and get me the frick out of here. Okay. Let's get rid of all this psychotic shit. I don't care that the first part went weird. We really don't need this many earthquakes when we're doing. I'm sure this will do just fine. Pick this up, pick this up. Now we just have like a equivalently shitty version of the wand we were using before. No, no, actually. Already we can do crazy fucking shit. It's not ideal, but it does the job. Breathless, pinpointer. Take pinpointer. Chain bolt could have been the better option. but it also doesn't set us up for later. I want to be set up for later. In terms of digging, here. And see what we can do. Basically now is just kill shit, gather resources, kill shit, gather resources, kill shit, gather resources. Gather movement. Movement is good. Movement prevents us from dying. Movement is defense. It's been a while since we've done like a music stream. Probably do that if I do Elden Ring later. Spawn chest. Yeah. See, this is spawn chest is probably the best thing that it could give you. Now we have a bunch of death crosses, which are retarded, but like just this one itself could become something. More triplicate bolts. Literally, there isn't a limit to the amount of triplicate bolts I can use on a wand with 1005 mana charge speed. What we would really like is like damage plus. I'll take toxic resistance. I'll take defense. Any kind of defensive anything right now is 100% a-okay with me. Staying alive. Waiting patiently for no shuffle. Health at this point is the wise choice. We don't have any. Okay, this could just go very bad very quickly. It didn't though. Appreciate that. Is there something in here? Nope. Again, our wand could not be more capable. It's reached maximum capability. The Tinker with everything is kind of enticing because it means I can take these off. I could also put heavy spread. Yeah, the heavy spread would actually not be bad. Thank you, Noida gods. You've rewarded my persistence. This feels like some sort of cosmic lesson. Don't give up. Don't give up. Explodes immediately. I should not have allowed that to get so close to me. We love the experience. It gets us meta points. Even with all the skill we've gotten, those meta points gonna start rolling in. We took 4 deaths for a win. A win now would bring us better than a 1 in 10 win rate. I need you to drop exactly there. Plentiful. Is that it? Oh, I can get through. That's enough. We can get through. Yeah, we should have this we can get through here. We can get through here. We can get through here. I see the particle. So there. There you go. I'm going to prioritize defensive perks. Less cooldown. It's still like so insignificant. Why is it giving me such insignificant bonuses? Sometimes it's like so significant. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll take all the triplicate bolts. I think we understand what our build is. Our build is triplicate bolts. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. The moon-shaped pool. That's something I haven't listened to in a while. Utterly insane. The gods forgave me. Didn't let me do that. It's like, yeah, we can earthquake shot to get through there. It's the stupidest idea possible, but on paper it could possibly work. I kill him, Morby. Banking on that no shuffle. That's all we need. One singular no shuffle. No shuffle and more cooldown reduction, basically. There we go. We're starting to get there. That's a formation if I've ever seen one. That didn't really do shit for me. It did let me get up to this. So lets me get to that. I thought that was an add mana for a second and I nutted, but it's premature nut. Linear arc for +5 damage. Yeah, that's gonna be based as fuck. The thing is that our wand is gonna start getting a little bit clusterfucky without the non-shuffle. It also has a, yeah, it has another double spell on it. Definitely the right choice. out of my fucking arena, bitch. Wow, what a phenomenally dangerous wand. It's one of them things that just kills you, you know? It's broken. If we can be very, very cautious in the fungal caverns, we could get a lot of important material. First of all, this teleportadium, we can get to it. It is a great pick. Having some sort of teleportadium allows you to get around to a lot of cool places. We have 2 levels. Less spread, random multicast. It's about time we start shuffling. More mana and more mana charge. Not necessary. I guess more mana is... It still did like nothing. It went up by like 10. Why? Why? No. Patience. Just one of those will instantly remove your entire life. Ethereal meat. Invisible yum. Just go home, bro. You have the materials you need to create a monstrous device. Just go do it. I know it's not exactly as monstrous as you would like it to be, but it's going to be monstrous nonetheless. It could always be more monstrous, and that's just something that you have to learn to accept. We don't even need to heal. Teleport. No more shuffle. 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 It's over. It's over. It's over. Good game. Good freaking game. Give me that. 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 In fact, give me that. Give me that. 3, 1, 3, 6. 6, 6. Something is wrong. One too many. Yep. Thank you. Let's go kill everything. I mean, this is good for digging. We have another high recharger. I mean, you could do not bad. This could be our digging orb, digging wand. Put this up. Throw this, throw this, throw this. Put you up. To reduce the cast away somehow. Think of something. You become our teleport wand. Spare teleport. Spare teleport. Drop firebolts. Drop another earthquake. Just to remind myself how powerful I am. Okay. You're the wand. You're not the wand. Telly digging. I fucked up. Don't care. And everything dies. The linear arc kind of makes it weird. Might not be worth it. Woo! Good shot. Lower spread? Refreshed spells? I'll just take that, to be honest. It's another great wand. It's basically this, but worse. It is worse indeed. Yeah, it's just not better. I'm killing you for experience. Thanks. Spawn chest, deal more elemental damage. Spawn chest, see what happens. Freezing liquid potion could go crazy. Well, this is our way out. Without a source of light, I don't really care to go up just yet. If we find a source of light, though, be very happy to go up. All that day, though, just don't care. Tinker with wands everywhere for 60 seconds. Yeah, and take one your arc off. It actually gives us room for one more triplicate bolt if we switch you out and put you here. Hey, a Berserkium flask. Uko? The fuck out of my house. My house. Yep, I'll be drinking the crazy juice. As much of it as I can. A 100% filled acid potion, I think I will just let that not be a danger to me anymore. Break, 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 ice, ice, break. Oh, fuck all of you. More max mana? No. Levitation. Mobility. Ability to get out of a tight spot is going to be what saves me. Hit my fucking pants. At this point, we go up and we heal. Just be careful going up. Always be careful going up. Going up is the most dangerous. Things will drop onto your head very quickly. Does nothing fall onto my head and kill me? Something else you're interested in? No, 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 no. Well, though, very much so. What's the damage numbers looking like now? It's gotta be significantly higher than it was before. $318 on a good shot. Well, it's not that high, to be honest. We could pump it up significantly higher, I'm certain. I don't even know what I hit at this point. She's just dying. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, the permanent light, though, is actually significantly more powerful than I'm willing to admit. Let's travel in dark locations. Small ass worm and shit. Big ass worm and shit. Dead ass worm and shit. Drowning and shit. And worm blood and shit. With this much all-seeing eye power, the wand you're holding has more capacity, sir. Make a modifier. Critical plus! Insane, 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 insane. Always cast magic trigger. That's interesting. This is unstable teleportation. I already have it. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. It requires me to be fast, though. know that this is here with Whiplicate spell. Whiplicate spell is something that could actually be used on this nonsensical wand. Anyways, let's get the fuck over to the Dark Cavern as quickly as possible. We have 417 seconds. 417 seconds, yeah. Is this not like enough to like kill a lot of things up here? So we can get like up to the tablet. Get rid of Flum. Pick up this. Literally eviscerate this whole area that we did not before. Our digging still needs work. It's one thing we don't have. Really, they gave me one more capacity? Fucking insult injury. Well, there isn't really any injury, but they're insulting me anyways. That's what I have to say about that. Uh-oh. A little clumsy. A little bit clumsy. $319. Here's the plan. What's resistance from fire? Isn't bad. The tablet. Fly south fastly. Murder that guy. In a swift, stylistic fashion. No. You thought you could exist. For shame. Who the fuck are you? Dead. Open up. Smallest of issues. Random damage almost acquired. Random damage stuck in the wall. Fuck you. Uh, quick shots and Nala is important. Random damage is also important. It's another thing that could really pump this up heavily, but without some form of, there's nothing we can do. There's literally nothing we can do. Something we can do. And we're running out of time. Oh, I got it. Never mind. Get me the fuck out of here. We have 89 seconds to go get our full heal. This is not what I am trying to do. 89 seconds to get the full heal. 70 seconds. 43 seconds. It's probably unwise for me to do this. I could also get me killed. Didn't though. Out of here, 34 seconds. We might not. I am banking on it though. Get the fuck out of my way. Nah, we did not make it in time. It was a good effort. Another unstable teleportation flask. Why? I don't know. A third unstable teleportation flask? Why? I don't know. We do have some infinite light bubble. Deeper, deeper still. And this is plenty actually. That got so frightening so quickly. The one I'm holding will have less cooldown, right? We did it, boys. Starting to know this cave like the back of my fucking hand. Shit is out. This is not out. 2 out. Not like that, please. That works. Unstable telly came perfectly in handy. Who the fuck are you and what the fuck is your problem? I have 2 extra slots this time. Yoink. Just in time for one more triplicate bolt. Beautiful. What would we put on this even at this point? We have 3 cast, 3 cast. That's 6 cast. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could put the other 3 triplicate bolts on. Alternatively, we could put critical plus on it. Random damage. Random modifier is stupid. We want Nulla on this thing. Just go fight our way down. Don't really know which way I explored. Based off the fact that the Firefly came that way, I assume I didn't go this way. Maybe I'll find something cool on this way. Am I so slow? It's fine. And lots of it. We still haven't gone further than the snowy depths. Hmm. Digging is like the next thing that I need. Make things not so painful for me. None of you contain anything worthwhile in terms of digging. It's like the earthquake, but that's just too risky for me. That's where our big boy was. Where the whole plan began. I'm not fire immune. Cautious. A lot of stuff here that can deal quite a bit of damage. Like you! And you. And you. And you. Other place it's like completely insane for me to go in here. I'm just gonna leave. There's no reason for me to be in here. The more options. I'll blow this the fuck up before it causes me some problems that I fix. Gotta go through. So not a lot of HP. It's nice. It means we can explore comfortably. And just gather resources. We already have a lot of them. Gather them even more. No worries at all. So I have a wand slot. Not too. Always cast critical. Another critical plus valuable. Having two of them is great stuff. You die. No rats. Okay, that shortened our exploration a little bit, for better or for worse. Let's see how we want to build this. The bonus triplicate bolts is cool and all. This is 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Get rid of one of you. Any spell. Absurd. Room for critical plus. Random damage. Critical plus. I think that's good. I think that's what we'll run for now. We don't need any of that. A faster digging wand is going to be the next thing that I would like. Just the energy orb with timer. Oh, you also put the null. This should make it much faster. Explosion immunity. Beautiful. The fact that now we have explosion immunity makes cast one random modifier spell a valuable or a potential thing that we could put here instead of random damage. The thing is that is Bloodlust in this pool? Because if Bloodlust is in this pool, then I could very easily kill myself. I don't think I want to fuck with that. It just seems like a great way to die. I'll just take this. It's enough, you know? Because, yeah, if Bloodlust is in that pool and these things come back and hit me, I'm dead. It's over. So, fuck that. Fuck that, also. try and find the hourglass room. It's freezing goddamn liquid. This spark bolt with trigger, if we get a spark bolt with timer now, I think is the next upgrade that we would want. So you don't have to worry about landing every shot directly. Because you see the payloads aren't always delivering, but they would if it was spark bolt timer, I think. Get another critical plus here. It's a great way to die of electricity. Whoa, something hit me hard. Check something real quick. We're good. Just finished Uzumaki, waiting for an insurance guy to show up. Absolutely peak eco horror. Hell yeah. Okay, these two things are not connected. For a second there, I was like, I can understand the eco horror of the insurance guy, but I think I understand what you mean. Is it that we don't have enough mana to cast the payload? Is this what's happening right now? Because every so often, yes, that is what's happening right now. Okay, that explains everything. Yeah, I got you, I got you. Oh, death. Sweet death. We made our wand too strong. It's actually it's too much. If we burst fire it, we'll be okay. But even then, like, seems to not always pick up. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. 5, 5, 10, 5, 5, 20, 35, 40. Consider this 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200. So we can't shoot it twice. The first one is always going to cast the whole payload, but that second one is not. Okay. Me understands the limitations of the wand. Me knows that I'll just take the bonus experience. Fuck that. That's just good shit. 25% plus bonus experience. That's crazy. That guy had a good run with that wand. Well played. What is that? Acid and lightning bolt. Not lightning bolt, luminous drill. He shot the acid bubble, and he shot the acid bubble with the luminous drill. Spilled right on his face. Classic Noida. So, could have been our face, but it wasn't. I don't know what you are. Go away. Is it dead, Jim? It was a strange formation. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, the whole world could end immediately. Stars. I in the back of my mind I was like, someone with a wand is gonna kill you. It's gonna happen. Woo! Thank God for explosion immunity. Think focus, focus, focus. Don't think. Don't think. Thinking is fucking you up right now. Focus. No more thinking. Watch the poly. Calmly make your way out of here. You don't need the hourglass room. I know you have all this unstable telly. You don't need it. This is all blood. There's no poly, I don't think. We're good. Dodge a sniper bullet. Take random damage off. Throw on becomes more reliable. Put another crit on it. Permanent, like pretty much guaranteed crits, I think. And then Saw Blade Orbit. This wand is psychotic. Rotate towards foe. Accelerating shot. It'd be great if we don't really need a black hole at this point. Let's just go kill Colmy. I already have immunity to explosion damage. But we get toxic immunity. That's well. I don't know how to get out of the Holy Mountain once you've nulled your teleport. Like it's great for like the I'm going everywhere. But the what do I what do I do? How do I get out of the Holy Mountain once that's a thing? Well, you get the fuck out of here. Bonus capacity. Don't need it. I'll take the experience. No, Jesus fucking hell. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? He died. Thank God. My lord. What is that wand, bro? The game is out to get me today in ways that I've not ever conceived. I've never been so nearly targetedly assassinated in such ridiculous ways. this is a danger to existence itself that needs to go away. It's to go away where no one will find it. What the fuck, man? The game's testing my greed. All I want is a win, and I refuse to just go and get it. And it's sending more and more advanced assassins to try to kill me. The reduced recharge time is like not actually what I need. It's the cast delay, it's a problem here. Okay, you need to get the fuck out of here. Thanks. Oops, too far in that direction. No worm. Get away from me. Uselessness. Lower spread. We have literally too little spread. Just take the bonus experience for the next, well, or kill and chill like crazy. 300 seconds of bonus experience. I'll take it. More mana and more mana charge. Yep, that sounds right up my alley right now. It really doesn't want to give this wand more max mana. I don't know why. I don't want to ask too many silly questions. Immunity to toxic and other toxic things does not include poison. Noted. I was assuming the other toxic things was poison. Of course not. It is not. None of these eggs have worms in them today. Give me like damage. No, not more experience. More experience. More experience, more meta points, more meta points. We get stronger in the future. The Noida power trip gets closer and closer to fruition. And we god run until we are bored of god runs. Okay, again, more max mana. 367. Click it. 470. This time it went pretty high, actually. I don't know what happened every other time. Sometimes it just be like that. That could be more experience. It's not. Trash. Worm. Worm. Worm dead. I don't really have a means of dealing with the dragon, so I'm not going to fight him. I'm just not going to fight him. Better digging is still something that I would like, but the fact that I can teleport around really quickly is Kind of makes up for it. This is not better digging. It is a better wand in general. Something that I could make a better digging wand out of. It is, by proxy, slightly better digging. It's not the craziest form of better digging, but it's better digging. You got more waterstone. No, not the chest, but better. That's a bad. That's the question mark is not good. That's the bad one. Uh, we skip here. It's not what I need. Where are we at? Level 42? Yeah, we can go. We can go. Ah! It's always something. It's always something. Never assume it's not something. It's always something. Do not trust anything except for yourself. Drills. What the fuck am I even looking for? I'm loaded. Projectile repulsion field is not wise. I don't think. You know what? For all I know, it could save me. It's not like I'm using something that would suffer from projectile repulsion field. Something that needs like really intense accuracy. It could save me. It's the difference between like a polymorph shot just glancing away from me instead of hitting me, you know? I don't know what projectile. This is a super cool thing. Projectile area teleport. This seems like a wonderful way to kill the High Alchemist. It sucks that I'm not going to do that. I just want to kill Colmy because I said I'd get a win today, and I've gotten like 6 god runs and died in 6 horrible ways. We're just gonna kill that. We're just gonna kill Colmy. Just gonna kill Colmy. We'll hit that level 50 for the extra meta point. Get the fuck away from me. We will be slow. Too fast is death. Another Uko. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Bunch of shit I don't need. Okay, go down. Electrified area. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Your projectiles deal 10% more damage. Now that's something I can fucking. I love that. Love to see it. 10% is an unfathomably large bonus at this point. Okay, okay, okay. I see. I see your game. I see your game. You guys stay stuck there. Oh. I'll just take the gold. It's never hurt nobody. Bye. That missile frog is surprisingly deadly. I haven't had many encounters with him, but not too long ago, I had one that really showed me that he can ruin your day very quickly. Okay, okay. You, on the other hand, aren't as much of a threat. Heal is not that interesting. Is Castellary an issue? Castellary is an issue. Huh. But ew, plasma beams. Looks like I can. I have 200 health to like fuck around with. No. Greed. This is just an exercise in killing greed. You have enough. You have enough. You have enough. You don't need more. You don't need more. You need none of this. None of this will make you look at this. You know what you need? You need a permanent shield. That's something that will make your day so much better. Permanent shield, that's something that could it's great for you. Go wreak havoc. Look at this. You didn't need anything. Be satiated with what you have. Enjoy it, embrace it. Ambrosia, you're a thing. I am really happy I picked up that projectile repulsion field. It's really paying off right now. This guy's stained for a long, long time. And playing defensively was great. I will spill all of my unstable telly out of this flask. Quickly. Um, and I will pick. No, 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 no! Stop it! And then we're gonna get that ambrosia. It's gonna make a big difference. Just a the wheezed bit of ambrosia. It's a game saver. See if we can like make like a little bit of like a pit, an ambrosia pit here. Yes, sir. 21% ambrosia. Love to see it. Woo! This thing will kill me. Don't hit it. Are you aggro? You're not aggro. You can't shoot at me unless I shoot at you. I know your game. So Earthquake Crystal, be careful. Bouncing Project. This is a combination of death. That one freezes, the other one melees, and it's over. Two enemies you do not want to see together. Ever. Swapper! It's good that we're fighting here. Best place to fight a Swapper. Closed corridor, literally nothing. No, it's not better chest. Screw off with that. We at 50 yet? Almost. Bye. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know. It looked purple, and then it turned blue. What are you? You are a neutralizing mage. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'm learning to identify my enemies. Being able to spend time in these areas more and actually like look infinitely valuable. Noida noobs, don't be afraid to like mod yourself a little bit of extra power. It will help you when you go back to not playing modded. Even the slightest bit of extra power can go a long way. Just to be able to understand what is going on in the later areas. It's a huge difference. More max mana. I'll take the projectile resistance. Just in case some ghost of mine decides to show up with Omega Saw Blade, with God knows what else. A little bit faster. One level from 50. Okay. Going for a trip? No, no, not you. Find his corpse, eat it. Find his corpse, eat it. Find his corpse, eat it. I fear we may have decimated his corpse. There may be no remains left. My polymage. Is that you? Are you the ambiguous meat? Or the... No, you're purple crystal. Egg boss. We had eggs. I've never really fought you before. Now's not the day. I don't really know how to fight you. I think you need to like get blown up or something. Wowzers! A lot of stuff I don't like to see. Hate the blinding mage combined with poly inducers. We'll update a little bit faster. We got our 50. We got our 50 level. There's nothing left. Nothing left for us here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go kill that fucking Colmy. Let's go get that when we so desired. Not a single particle will touch me. I will not let it. No, you fucking don't. You can dream. You won't. I'm eating you. Where are you? Where's your meat? Oh, Jesus. Why do I always have to eviscerate their corpses so damn quickly? Eating cursed meat is a great way to put out a fire if you really need to in a pinch. Come to think of it. That would be a clutch play, like clutch play. Ooh. Ooh, bad area. Game spawns them together every time. Knows. It knows how dangerous they are together. Alone, they're not that frightening. Together, they're death incarnate. Ooh! Get the fuck away from me. There are so many of you. Casts Quantum Flamethrower. I just want to see what you look like. Eh, underwhelming. Because of the shovel. I would need like it would need to be like 20 casts per spell. 20 spells per cast. Be interesting. Alright. Wow. So many ways to kill myself. Let's just slap Bloodlust on top of our little thing we have here and die. Wouldn't that be swell? Nah. I think we made it a little bit too strong. now it's now it's really something. Now that's a wand. Makes me wish this was like an 11 orb Colmy. That isn't about to just like, are all those coming back at me? Yes, they are. Sayonara. It does. And this is like, I had to tame this wand basically. I could have gone harder. There's a lot of things that we passed by and things in my inventory right now I could have used to make this wand stronger. Let's go die. We did it. We persevered. It took 6 hours, but we got our win. Gosh damn. Those are some of the best runs that I'd ever played, ever. Four runs is four whatever it is. Extra rerolls, more stash. Victory tastes fucking incredible. Entirely honest with you, victory tastes incredible. More rerolls, more stash. Like the option to stash stuff is quite useful. Uh, Let's try and streak it. We'll go for one more. And then I'm gonna play Elden Ring. Do I really want to bother with this? Not really. Mud. This time, no, no, no. Again, no greed. Let's just streak it. Let's just try and kill Call Me again. Again, restraint. Let's go down there, obliterate Call Me, see how many orbs we manage to pick up along the way. Ooh, spicy. Projectiles, they seem to travel slower when it's humid. No, this is not New Game Plus. This is just a new run. To get to New Game Plus, you need to acquire a certain amount of orbs, take the work back up to the mountain altar up top, and finish it there. You can get to New Game Plus if you finish it downstairs. This is just a new run. It is very interesting. Yeah, you have to have a very specific amount of orbs, and every like new game cycle, it's like a different amount of orbs that you need. So yeah, all the endings is basically dependent on how many orbs you have and where you complete the work. I would like to get more orbs if possible. We didn't get digging last time, so there wasn't really a way to get a lot of orbs. But to have more orbs to test on like a stronger Colmy would be interesting. So we may not find the same level of resources that we did last time. We got insanely good resources. I don't know, look at that. Being here already is kind of nonsensical. Let you guys burn it out. Okay. If you don't want to do that, then fine, that's fine. A little bit of gold here and there. Batadium. That makes getting up the mountain so much easier. You, my friend, you need to go. You need to go. Where's he gone? It should be the end of all of them. Not quite yet. He lives. He's a trooper. He's dead. What did you have? He didn't seem to be casting at all. Circle of shielding. Yep, wasn't a threat at all. But better safe than sorry. Don't want to get hit with a nuke in the face again. Early drill, early 1007 wand. Beautiful. Happy days. I'll take a random projectile. That's... I'm not Hank Hill, bro. Propane tank. Fuck out of here. Oh my god, come here, quick. Okay, what am I doing? I'm having fun is what I'm doing. I would like to preserve this. Because we can make hastium now. Find me a cauldron. We can make 2 big potions of hastium. That'll allow us to get around town. Get around town. This is sufficient. Empty? Not yet. Okay. Fill. Spill. Spill. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. 100% hastium. 78% hastium. It's about as good as we're gonna get. Now we have infinite speed. And we are also on fire. Broken wand can chill over here for now. Just remember it's over there. Probably make use of it later. We don't need it actually since we have this. This is like enough. The meta leveling mod just allows you to make any wand if you dedicate enough time to it into a god wand. I appreciate that. It's damage from fire. Thank you. Okay. Here. Hey, no juice. Grease lightning. Thanks. Uh, Increased capacity. It's not like I'm gonna take this instead. Random potion. Tinker with wands everywhere. For 60 seconds, it means that I can already have a wand that is significantly more destructive. And a random timer spell. It kills things, that's for certain. You can also dig. I don't think it's a pyramid boss killer yet. I think I'd be stupid to think that. It doesn't have that. Chest drain? Nope. I knew they planned for that. Oh, that was too easy. There's no way they'd let me do that. Fire? Experience? Take my health back. Thanks. Uh, let's go downstairs. Swimming around, swimming around town, swimming around town, town, swimming. Ah! I'm slow again. It's always depressing when you're slowed down. Like, charge time needs work. Charge time needs work, but we can mastercraft this into something beautiful. That's gonna suck. What am I doing? I have a drill. Drill kind of sucks though. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Go this way. The air is truly humid in here, man. Projectiles are just like. That's how it feels on those humid days. It's just a slot. Oh, I don't like you. You're one of my least favorite things. These are some of my least favorite things. Chaotic polymorphine, Uko, machine gun, Kelly. I had no hate for Machine Gun Kelly. I'd never listened to his music. And he got a bad bitch. Megan Fox is smoking. They be wearing each other's blood, bro. That's hardcore. I like the deal. Goodbye. And hello. Whee! Down a little bit. Nah. Nah. Berserkium? Yes, please. I love Berserkium. I see pro players play this game, they don't ever seem to appreciate Berserkium. I love this stuff. I think it's incredible fun. I can understand how it can get you killed, but just don't shoot explosives when you're under its effect. I think that's easy enough. Or wait till you're explosive immune. But man, I love me some Berserkium. This would go so crazy if there wasn't so much fog in the air that light literally can't travel properly. I guess that's real, eh? Like, like light gets all refracted in the fog. Light really do be like not traveling properly when it's humid. Huh, didn't think about it that way. Uh, you're a good wand. You're not this good. You're better than this though. No! Forgot about that. Y'all tried. I think we got everything that's here. We don't need to heal. Teleport. I didn't look at anything else, like the statistics and stuff. That's a tragedy. Okay, what we're gonna do is take the teleport. And we're gonna pick this back up. And then we're going to put the teleport on you. And then you're going to continue along our way. Rage fueled levitation. Gas fire. More love. How about no wand tinkering? No wand tinkering. Great. Take faster levitation. It ain't bad, it ain't good. Not a lot of damage, honestly. Put you here, you here. Let's get out of here with class. No, the faster levitation completely screwed me. Way too high, way too quick. Pull the Nicarus, guys. Yep. Surprisingly large amount of damage. Probably about time we use our rerolls. Now, yeah, let's start buffing our wand. Oh, a shop with great things in it. Great things in it. That shop is beautiful. What a shop, holy shit. We nulla our teleport bolt. Dig through real quick. Thanks. Yeah, let's think. Probably gonna want the damage plus first. Slap that on here. We can live without the nulla. Anything. It means because we don't have another way out of Holy Mountains yet. But it's good to know that that's there. Try and pick it up. I mean, it won't be long till we get enough gold. Okay, don't get ourselves killed too. It's also not good. Still have her heal upstairs. Use that. Hi guys. Let's have a little party. Don't mind me. Whoa, walked right into that. Okay, nah. When I reach like a little bit lower health, like 40, even lower cooldown, I think that's stupid. I think it I think it burns itself out already, so there's no reason for me to get lower cooldown. Um, Levitation energy faster, or we just get more options, I think is probably the right choice. Early on, more options means great chance for good stuff later on. This is looking like we will be streaking. Anything could happen. A pain tank could fall on my head. Ghost might spawn with triple nuke orbit. Anything could happen. So far, it's looking pretty good. I wonder what was there. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll take my heal. It's about time. Take my heal, get the Nulla. I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. No, no, I'm not. Why did I come up here? Right, right, right. So I'll grab that too. For damage plus, for late lore. Let's grab Nulla. Interesting. There's a chest. Evil Minecraft style. Ain't much, but it's honest work. Hmm, free. Yes. Maybe we just don't even spitter bolt anymore. We just do that. Okay, hold on. And with spitter bolt, significantly more damage until it's not. So you get like a burst of damage and then nothing. And then it just goes back to the same thing that we had before, so it's fine. Bubble spark? Nope. No, I'm not gonna use the Nulla yet. Or teleport bolt. Or am I? It's not fast enough. We're gonna put the Nulla on our digging bolt. I still has the recharge time. Okay, nice try. Genuinely valiant effort. Oh, we've stepped into fucking hell. No. Yes. Good. Yep. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yep. Yep. Going real smooth like. Real smooth in the paint. Yep. My favorite formation. Really? We'll just do that instead, I guess. Oh, they're all over here. No, it's okay. We still have a little bit of ice. Dude, come on! Game's out to get me. Faster. Nah. Permanent concentrated mana is actually good. That's a empty potion. This is also an empty potion. I only need so many. You're like not really that much better. No, you're worst. You're worse in every single way. What am I talking about? Oh, that's what we're looking for. Nope. That ain't it. I don't have any concentrated mana or anything. There's no way for us to get in here. Is there a way to make concentrated mana? I don't know. I know water plus concentrated mana equals more concentrated mana. Steel, concentrated mana, more concentrated mana. But if there are two other objects that combine to create concentrated mana, I don't know of them. That's a worm. Experience. Ah, good shot. I feel like I got what I wanted out of this zone. We came and we got nothing. Nothing at all. I would like something to bring out of this area. I feel like I did something useful. I'm sure we killed stuff. What you got for me? Frozen shard. And Pentagon. Pentagon could go crazy. Just a matter of having a, a lot more mana than we have right now. Okay, this could go very badly very quickly. Counter blessings, I think. There's a heal not far away. We don't need double cast anymore with Pentagon formation. There's also a heal right here. I think I would rather just have the bonus critical chance though. When damage is involved, I just tend to take the damage. This is a rather dangerous maneuver. This is good. 108, 30 seconds. No shuffle. Just how do we kill the recharge time on it? We can stash it in the back, hoping that we get something better. Like stash it in the back, hoping we get like an upgrade from the leveling. This is gonna make just a better version of this. Is it really? It's just the no shuffle. There's two things that could happen here. We could just get a no shuffle perk. This has bonus capacity. I'm thrown for a loop here. Remember, it's here. There's no right or wrong answer at the moment. One less bouncing burst. More damage, but less consistent. I don't think it's really significant which or the other. I know we can get rid of you now though, so we can pick up the other wand. Oh yeah, the heal. I think the word for that. Yoink. Explosion radius, small teleport bolts, random projectile. We'll just reroll. 25% more experience is crazy. You also a finger? You are. Okay, we got this thing that we wanted. And depending on what our levels ups will be, we'll change which wand do we end up taking to the end game. More nerds. I don't really care about the broken spell. I'm not going for the end of the thing again. Got my ass killed trying to do that last time. Hey, come back. Bunch of nothing. Bad, 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 bad. Good. Hmm. Something's got to give. There you go. I feel safe hovering from afar. Okay. Noted. Sniper to the left of me, Joker to the right. Here I am. literally all we need. More mana recharge turns this into the beast. Lower cast delay turns the other one into the beast. At this point, I don't think it's getting outplayed by anything. I don't think there's a reason for us to try and even get anything better. We might as well boss rush at this point. Nothing interesting. Projectile repulsion sector. It's not a bad thing to have. What are you? Berserkian potion. Which means I can have fun. Hey, hey. That a propane tank? Yes, it is. I think I'm gonna go grab my heal. Seems like a good idea. I think we got a little bit carried away there. A little bit carried away. Try that again. Saw Berserkium, went Crazium. Forgot we are Mortalium. Water. Even faster one. We are starting to lag. Love to see it. We get a little bit more mana recharge. Faster movement speed is also welcome. Out of my depths, out of my depths, out of my depths, out of my depths, out of my depths. So I don't know where the propane tanks are, and I don't know. Stay still, shoot everything that moves. We're safe. Not yet. Not yet. Just don't have a lot of health or like immunity of any kind. Like the gold. I will be leaving the Hisi base now. Let's see. You're not what I think you are. Safe to drill just a little bit. What the frick is hitting me? No electricity, please. That is too many enemies. But we don't have an escape route. We have no escape route. We need to just focus, 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 focus. Okay, everything's done. We are the escape route. uh, that could have been it. Love that. Love that. What are you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Misguided rock spirits. I'll wait for that to go kablooey. Any day now. Any day now. I don't want to know. I don't know what that is, which is dangerous. Freezing liquid. One bad sniper bolt could really ruin our day. It didn't, though. Safe to say that I am going home. Thanks. Roll. More experience. Always acquire more experience. Always acquire immunity to fire. Healing bolts. It's not. There's a lot of interesting spells here, actually. There's a lot of interesting spells if I want to like build some crazy shit. That's not what we're after right now. Great. Good job. Well, at least I know I'm not going back upstairs. 29 damage is a lot of damage. We have so little HP. Fucking around. We're dealing enough damage. I would rather take the bonus experience for the chance that I can get some health back from our levels. Critting plenty. It's not a problem. Hopefully get some hearts here. We can finally non-shuffle this wand. Yep. That wand is a liability. It's just that if anything picks this up, I'm dead. So I'm gonna go throw it somewhere. It's, I'm not getting blown up a second time by a stray firebolt. Someone's shooting pollen. Not the time to be blind. Not the time to be blind. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell, all of you. Go to hell. Jeez. We're live. Heals you for a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I'll stash that. That's our saving grace right there. Safety. Deadlier drills? This is gonna make drilling easier. Master levitation recovery seems great for maneuverability. I want hearts. What hearts? The jungle is full of hearts. We can find some of them. I'd be a happy camper. Slobber, polymage. Poly or blinder? Don't know. I saw pink and I panicked. It's like, no fucking way. So no for me, dog. No, no, not like this. Not like this. Thank the Lord. The twitchy makes your wand, like, shoot back at you. Dude, I'm going to fucking die. Take, remove, stop it. Stop it. Use your heal. Think. Damn near forgot that existed. Dude, that twitchy mage is significantly more dangerous than I gave it credit for. I had not even a smidgen of an idea how insanely destructive that thing could be. Is this our digging wand? Nah, this thing fucking sucks. These things just like fall on the floor. They suck. I'll just use my drill. It's safe. Safe. Not safe, not safe, not safe, not safe, not safe, not safe, not safe. Wozers. That could have been a lot worse, though. It's a small worm, not a big one. Tiny little worm guy. And a lot of increased experience at this point. What are we like getting? 280% experience. Pretty significant. You already ate all of that. Oh. And maybe we'll find a heart along our way. Something bigger is. I don't know. Oh, fuck you. Capacity is exactly what we need here. But to do what with, actually, is the question. Like pentagon formation boulders? Yeah, yeah, that is exactly what it is. Bye. Even more capacity. Uh, Now we can think about other stuff. Lots of things here. Lots of literal garbage. I mean, I guess the quadruple spell is more sensible than the pentagon right now. The magic arrow with timer is like it gets the shit going further, you know. Yeah, I like that. Then plus pinpointer would be crazy work. Hmm, love it. Lush community would have been like the wiser choice, but fun. I like fun. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Great job. Nailed it. As always. A perfect exit. Still almost no health whatsoever. On the bright side, no need to aim anymore. What's hitting me? This is just the perk lottery perk. Yeah, sure. I'd love that. Thanks. Appreciate it. I've never picked that one up before. As there's a few of those, like the critical hit plus is basically just the critical hit buff. So it was like the mana charge capacity. A lot of these are just perks, indeed. Come to think of it. Danger, 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 danger. Trick immune. You're not anything immune. You're gonna gracefully walk over that propane tank. Recalibrate. Think. Something is shooting. Very dangerous enemy. Very dangerous enemy. Very dangerous enemies in multiple locations. Very dangerous enemies in multiple locations. We can breathe now. We can no longer breathe. Breathing is not what we do right now. The whole breathing thing. Forget about it. Forget about the breathing thing. No breathing. Dude, freaking die. Whew. Reroll. Hold on, let me look at chat. Streaming long hours can be such a slog. I've done like 4 hours max. Props for doing more, Jesus. I'm having a good time right now, honestly. I've learned to find the groove. Once you find the groove, it's like it's I don't like to force myself, man. it was like that's why I take a long break sometimes. Just don't stream for a while. It's yeah, it's one life and then you reset from zero. It's a cruel game, man. It's a cruel game. Right, saying you people have like 16-hour runs in that single life. Other time, other and sometimes in the after 16 hours you just get like bopped by like one mistake and it's all over. It is extremely exhilarating, exactly, yeah. That's what I love about it, is every motion is like life or death. Like I am reaching the limits of my health here. I'm also frozen. Not careful, I'm going to die an untimely death. If I am careful, I'll make it to the next area. It's frozen. Something is trying to blind me. That is exactly how it is, yep. And each time, like, you start to learn more about the environment, the different enemies you reach. So it's like a really good way to look at it is like you don't really lose when you lose because you gained knowledge. That's something that I don't want to get hit by right now. I can't afford to get hit by any of this shit. I especially can't afford to get hit by that though. The other ones, they're much worse. That thing over there, that's the one that will one tap me. Everything here survivable, no longer survivable, no longer survivable. And here you see the death. What really happened here? How do I like make my clips better? I can't tell you how many games I've ruined for myself just because something inside of me tells me to look up tricks before going in. Organic experience or sore. That is the absolute truth. I love the organic experiences more than anything. Um, I think I have to change the way that I do my clips, like in the editor itself. Replay budget. You have max replay budget. Yeah, we both drinking beer. Cheers, brother. This is a good start. There, we get any levels? We have 0 points. I decided to treat myself. Went for a walk to the corner store, grabbed myself a beer. Had a nice encounter with the man at the register. We like get to know each other over time. And then last time I saw him, he was like, "Yeah, like I know you, brother. Like you don't like You're just showing ID. I only asked you for ID for like the cameras, and then like this time I went to pull out my ID, and he was like, "No, don't worry about it." And I was like, "For the cameras, brother. Don't worry about it." So that was cool. Give me that. Could have bonus experience for the next 300 seconds. Give us a really interesting start. And the health that we so desperately needed last time but did not get. Not gonna lie, that's been refreshing for me too. Talking to the people selling me beer, lol. Such a weird thing realizing that they're also living a whole ass life. Yeah, for real. I always like try to remember, like be nice to people who do like any kind of customer service. After having like worked a customer service job, like I worked at Burger King for a while, it really changed my perspective on things like that. It's like everyone's living their whole ass life. It seems like kind of obvious to say, yeah, everyone's got their life and stuff. But when you really think about it, it's kind of brain breaking. It's hard enough for me to like conceive of my own life. Bro, it's so sad how some people put such a ceiling on themselves. This is true. Real bro, customer service puts things into perspective real quick. You realize that you're just a step in the way of the transaction. Yeah, sometimes. In other ways, that wasn't really what I got away from it. Um, because I had a lot of really meaningful interactions with people working customer service. A lot of them. I tried to. I made it a point to try and be as human as possible in my experiences because I realize, you never know who is going to get a burger and is on the verge of like blowing their brains out because I've been there plenty of times. I'm walking to Burger King and what's on my brains is I'm probably going to jump in front of a bus after I eat this burger. So I was like, let me like bring humanity to the people that are getting their burgers because it's the least I can do. I had a lot of really meaningful experiences with people. A lot of meaningful experiences with my coworkers. We went through a lot together. A whole video about how one of the workers at the Burger King was using their transgender identity to do things to women that they normally would not be able to do in the workplace. And we had a big problem regarding that because this person was a very good sweet talker and was very good at wooing our boss into thinking, oh, like it's just fun. But the women were extremely uncomfortable with what was going on. They're afraid to speak up for themselves. And it was such a touchy subject. And electric resistance. It was a long process to get that person prosecuted for what they did. I am dying of poison, but there's a chat message I want to read. I don't see it. Damn, sorry to hear that for real. Been there as well. Wish it didn't get so bleak so fast. Looked at my childhood pic on the fridge the other day and wondered where the fuck he went. I feel that. He's still in there, bro. He ain't gone. I never understood people using their sexuality to get away with shit like you just mentioned. I understand it, as in the reason that I understood it is why I identified it so quickly. Not like I understand it as in I like I get what you mean, like it's awful, it's horrible. And but it's like I could see through the act immediately. I was like, this person is just playing a game. They found a way to get the human interaction that they could not in whatever form they were before, so they've assumed a new form in order to try and get away with things that they couldn't before. I'm going to fucking die. Just kidding. Identifying a pattern does not equate to condoning it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's common. Plenty of people leverage identity politics or personal exploitation. Yeah, it's sad. I even cis men do that despite what Fox parrots. Oh, absolutely. You're right. Um, Burger King was my initiation to that, but when I went to college, it was like, yeah, I really see how much this shit happens. It's really fucked up. You could be good. Explosion immunity right off the bat. Do we gamba? Never again. Can you imagine how much less shitty this world would be if people were just ever so slightly kinder? Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And I think it's just a little bit deeper than kinder because it's like the reason people aren't kind is because they're so damn afraid of getting hurt. And they're so damn afraid of being like submitted. Like they're like, "Oh, I always want to be one step ahead of the opposition or the other," because there's always this concept of the self and the other, and there's like this constant battle of trying to put the self above the other for God knows what fucking reason, because both of them are constructs that we're creating in our own fucking heads. um but this is propagated out throughout all of society, um this divide between self and other. And yes, no one wants to feel like others have the one up. The ego needs to die before you reach humanity. It does, yes. You have to experience some sort of death of the ego. And of course, like the ego doesn't die permanently, your sense of self like comes back. But you to be able to see beyond, you need to the ego has to give way. You have to realize that you are indeed both the self and the other. Like you're making both of these projections. No one's out to get you, and you are no one, as somebody once told me the other day. It was very wise. They really should call it ego resurrection because death is one way. Yeah, agreed. But then, in a way, you begin to like realize that death is like an illusion eventually. So it's like, yeah, it appears to be ego death when you get into it, and then you realize that it's all just a cycle of transformation. It's a constant, seamless whole river flowing into itself. You know, it's going, 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 going. Get me goddamn drink. But understanding that death, that threshold, you have to see the illusion for what it is to move past it. So I understand why people consider it ego death. Because there is that imaginary threshold that you put, that wall, that line that you're afraid to cross. And then we cross it, and you look back, you realize there was no line whatsoever. There was no line ever to begin with. But then you'll reconstruct the line. You'll reconstruct the line over and over again. And then you'll go back and forth, and you'll be like, oh, I am the constructor of the line. I am the line itself. I am death. I am rebirth. I am all of these constructs. I am creator and destroyer. And keep cycling through those identities over and over, dissolving them, reconstructing them, dissolving them, reconstructing them over and over and over. Refining consciousness slowly. To be honest, I guess that's what God is. Like, it doesn't need a label in order to be which it is. Exactly. Exactly. That's why say the a lot of like people that are in have experienced gnosis, enlightenment, awakening, whatever, say that the ultimate reality is just what is isness. The sound of one hand clapping. Alan Watts often said that. It's also, so why do we feel like death is the end then? Why is it so fucking hard to accept it? It's inevitable, but thinking about it drives me to nothing but anxiety and depression. Well, that's the ego again, right? It's the ego clinging on to its fear of transformation. You draw the line there. You're creating a threshold. You're like, there's this threshold that when I pass this threshold, I'm going to step into something completely unknown. You can die right now, psychologically, but it's the same as dying. It's no different. The process is the fucking same. There's no difference at all. It's again why a lot of Eastern traditions would call that state the deathless once you see through that illusion of death, because there is no more death. It's just you are already dead, so to speak. There is no more death. It's all gone. I'm not there yet. I still experience that cycle of drawing the line, just going over the line, realizing there's no line, forgetting, drawing the line again. You learn to embrace that experience. You don't fight it so much. It becomes more of a playful thing. It becomes like a dance. You dance with death instead of fighting it. I'm kind of fucking sick of Noida. Switching to Elden Ring after this. I've had my Noida. Was this like fucking 8 hours of Noida today? I'm just gonna recklessly run into my demise. Embrace it. It'll be symbolic, for it is simply a transition to the new. Like you said before, the only thing you have to lose is the present moment. The only thing you have to gain is knowledge. Wisdom, better said, really. Because knowing itself can be a trap. Don't want to get too caught up in concepts. Yeah, like things are essentially concluded from inception. But because we get to choose some of the in between, holding on seems like the right thing to do. And there's nothing wrong with holding on. The fight holding on is also holding on. Nothing wrong with any of it. That's why, again, some people will say loving kindness is the highest form of meditation. You simply bring radical acceptance to all of these notions, all of these grasps, the graspings, instead of trying to conceptualize the right thing the right way. You let right view form within you by simply radically accepting what is. You allow all the grasping to simply come and go, arise and pass away. You realize the impermanent nature of all of this, and within that you see the space in between the phenomena. What isn't passing away, what is always there. Good night. Let me switch up stream title and let me get OBS swapped over to the right settings. Nah, I'm not the one to shy away from the deeper concepts. Most do. Lots say it's just theory, so therefore pointless. But if my mind has the capacity for it, then you best believe I'm taking it there. And that's a great way to go about things, I think. Because logic itself dissolves itself, so to speak. You will reach the end of logic, and you'll find that there's something deeper that you must go through in order to continue. That the universe has irrationality built into it. That is the path that I took really is I disintegrated all concepts. I thought everything down to its like minusculest form of being, and then realized that like everything evaporates under the gaze of awareness. Me when I banana? Exactly. I couldn't have put it in better terms myself. There's a map here, right? In the wrong fucking direction. We already have the map. Surely not this way, right? Try fire? Shut the fuck up. More like try higher. Which, yeah, I guess that makes sense, you know. Fire rises, we should be up top. I think I'm a masochist for real. Played Elden Ring for the first time like half a year ago and wanted to do a level 1 run. Shit kicked my ass like in abusive 50s. Yeah, dude, I can't imagine doing a level 1 run, to be honest. I feel like there's like a lot of shit in between me and doing a level 1 run. Where the fuck am I? I'm like one step away from slipping off the goddamn cliff. How the fuck did I get here? Oh, look, loot. Surely that means we are close to the right path. Try fire. Okay, we are on. What sword is this? Looks like heat. It is Placidusax's Remembrance sword. It is absolute heat. You gotta start with Dark Souls and keep up from there. That's a good way to do it, definitely. Am I stupid or something? Where the hell am I going? Why was this so hard to figure out? Now, I'm having a lot of fun with this particular sword. I'm planning on beating the game with it. Oh, they're fucking me up. Classic. My friend said Dark Souls is more of a linear experience, and I actually don't mind that. It is definitely a significantly more linear experience. Yeah, yeah. I kind of saw it coming too, not gonna lie. But I was like, it worked the first few times. Let me keep trying my luck. And yeah, absolutely. I'll make time for Majora's Mask later tonight. So when I'm walking around in an open world, I literally just space out and want to give up for whatever reason. So you'd like Dark Souls probably. You guys can keep chatting to me. I'm just gonna throw some food in the oven. I have not eaten sufficiently today, and I should. Still here, still here. Just I don't know how well you can hear me. I'm like, Matt. Yes, I believe that is true, Softart. I was just talking about Blasphemous earlier today. It's I guess no wonder why that was on my mind. You guys hear me at all? I think my microphone's pretty good. Like, in terms of like picking up like long distance stuff. Salt and pepper making that up to like 40 minutes. Man, I'm glad you could feel that way, bro. You know, it means a lot to me to be able to create that kind of community. That's pretty much all I dream of. Have that kind of open space where people can just be themselves, because that's all I really craved as a child, and I never really got that. So I'm really happy that you feel that way. There's often times where I felt like I kind of like fucked up, and I just kind of like let the community die out. But every time I come back to it, people end up showing up, and that has meant a lot to me. Word, I find it so funny when you see the odd YouTube vid that tells you to just be yourself, as long as you fit the norm. Yeah, I'd be like that. Good old traps. Oh, you made it. That's fucked up. Yeah, I legit dropped all my friends for half a year and then remembered your vids randomly the other day. Hard to explain yourself to people that don't seem to struggle mentally. You know, I entirely understand that. It can feel very like isolating when you're going through something deep and other people just seem to like not understand that on that level. It's hard, man. It's hard. It's a hard feeling. I think I relate to that a lot. Really sums up especially like my high school experience, which I think was like, you know, pretty formative years for me. Um, it was a lot of like me going through shit that was really deep and people just kind of being like, hey, you know, suck it up. or worse, you know. There's a lot of people so hyper focused on putting up appearances that they like forget to like empathize with their fellow human. But to me, it seems like the only value in the in like maybe not the only value, but like the it to me it feels like a more profound value is in empathizing with your fellow man and being willing to put yourself in their shoes and let yourself experience what they're experiencing. This is a fight where I'm literally not going to be able to check chat, but when he is dead, I will surely get to it. Uh-oh. Alden. Dalden. Woo! Oof, that one good. I was told that I'm really bad at committing to the friend group. Like, dude, I know. That's why I'm hella careful with who I interact with in the first place. It hurts to let people down. I entirely get that. And people just don't understand, like, you just can't, like, do everything, man. Like, when you're struggling with your own shit, like, why aren't they committing to you? You're part of the friend group, you know? Like, it shouldn't be like, oh, you should be living up to our standards. It should be like, oh, if one of our own is falling, then we should all go down and try and help that person and lift them up to our level. And I think that if the friend group isn't like that, then I just can't be bothered to be part of a friend group like that anymore. They taught me a lot of attacks and are pretty easy to dodge if you just pay attention. Absolutely. The one attack that always gets me is when he does that freaking whirl blade with the twin blades and the black flame blade. That one gets me good. So far from well. Thank you though. The grand lift of world. Still missing the other half of the Hallowed Tree medallion. That would be because it lies on the other side of this. One second. And back. There are no more maps. That's a nice feature of New Game Plus. At first, I didn't know how I felt about it, that like the whole map was like revealed to you constantly. No, I understand. Ain't a bad feature at all. Oh, kick my ass, will you? Sometimes it all gets exhausting that even the smallest things seem like a fucking chore. And thinking about the fact that you have to continue dealing with all of it, I entirely understand that. Honestly, as a person, I don't know how the fuck I would get by if I didn't self-medicate myself. I think I would fucking die. And then you get a random mood swing and all is well for a moment, makes me question myself heavy. It's it's exactly like that. The mood, everything is always fluctuating. And it's hard. It's that thing we do called emotional forecasting where we always assume that whatever state we're in is going to be like a prolonged state that's going to last for like aeons, but then what really happens is that we're always shifting. You guys chill if I play some music? Feel like some ambient electronic would go nice right now. Hmm. I think self-medication might low-key be more accurate for yourself than a doctor's recommendation. They just be prescribing the most random doses and the most random drugs. They pretty much treat you like a guinea pig. They will literally throw anything at you. They pretty much have like a list of things that are like, oh, try this, and then if that doesn't work, try this, and then if that doesn't work, try this, and if that doesn't work, try this, and if that doesn't work, try this. It's pretty insane, to be honest. Um, my professor was a specialist in addictions, and she was like, this current phase of psychiatry is probably something that we're going to look back upon in complete horror. We've really fucked up. I've never been asked anything about my own well-being apart for how the last drug affected me, medically speaking. Yeah, it's very similar to my experience with psychiatry. I got lucky with a doctor who was willing to, like, I don't know, willing. She trusted me that I knew myself. She trusted me that, like, that I found something that worked, and she was like, if you found something that works for you, then like Godspeed. Why should you not like use something that works for you? I don't know what you're about to do. Okay, that's what you do. Kind of fucked up. You got a lot of armor on you, man. You're a tough ass being. Oh jeepers. I don't know how long that whip is. Fire prelate helm. I feel like that's something people like seek. But yeah, I just did a lot of research because pharmacology was probably one of my biggest interests when I was younger, or like psychopharmacology in particular. And I just figured out what worked with my brain. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with this because if it keeps me alive, that's all that matters. And it sucks that it's like societally looked down upon when like a large majority of people like get themselves fucking obliterated on alcohol like on a weekly basis, which is like scientifically one of the most poisonous drugs for you. But it's all like it's not it's by design. Wanting to live is definitely a precursor to living. You'd be surprised how much you can want to die and want to live at the same time. That's something that I always find rather impressive. That beer went down way too quickly. Like I just started drinking that shit. Glad I got two of them. I haven't had a drink in a while. It's been a minute. Now I know the feeling really well. I don't want to die, but often don't want to exist. I want out without the actual out, if I know I exactly know what you mean. You just want the suffering to stop. You want to feel good. Who could blame you? Who on earth could blame you? Hmm. It's just that we like, I guess, associate death with the ending of suffering, which is again something that we have no idea is true. Though, when you experience the death of the ego, then it's like you do realize that it is indeed, in a way, an end of a lot of the suffering. It's the end of the suffering, the end of the feedback loop of suffering because you're in pain. It's not very nice. Who builds these things, man? What? Am I really gonna get nuked by jars? Dude, that's actually one of the strangest things for me to see in people. Why are so many scared to accept the fact that they don't know, and that's it? No one does. No one can. I think it's because probably like unknown is like the true fear. Like, there's actually no bigger fear than the unknown. When people say they fear something, it's usually the unknown. They don't really know what they fear. When you like ask people like what it is they're so afraid of, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess everything up." What the fuck is everything? Oh, I'm afraid that I'm gonna do something wrong. What is the wrong thing? They don't know what it is they're afraid of. They're afraid of the unknown. I feel that ideology has alienated me from lots of people my age. I get that. But you can also come to understand that them, like, and thus help guide them towards understanding themselves. You can't have happiness without suffering. I would say you can't have happiness without pain. I would not say pain and suffering are the same thing. I would say suffering is pain times resistance or pleasure times resistance. You know, Jordy, I don't agree entirely because who labels things as happy or sad? Us humans, who all don't know what contentment is. Yep, it's very fair. It is indeed like a spectrum of, you know, emotion, two sides of the same coin and all that. That I also agree. Happiness is definitely not a destination. Happiness simply is. Be wary of pack. Maybe I've never been down here before. It would appear to me that I've been down here before. This goes up, right? Oh, that explains that. You know what happiness is? Don't give me that shit. Every 3-year-old knows what happiness is. I would say it's not necessarily knowing what happiness is versus knowing what brings it. When people say that, it's like, what is like a stable source of happiness? What is going to bring happiness? Not that they don't know what it is, rather they don't know how to bring about the feeling anymore. I love it. Hmm, trippy. I don't think happiness should be viewed as a resource. It's inside you just like every other emotion. I'm sorry I used the word know like it's a given. You might be uncomfortable with the idea that it's not as black as white as you paint it. I think you guys are both right. Um, yes, the way that you are saying no is indeed correct. I would agree with you that happiness is unknowable. At the same time, I would also say that it is the only thing that is knowable. This is a paradox. Ulcerated tree worm? Hello. Oh, I'm inside of its mouth. I did not consent to this. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Gertie, I don't really think you're being fair. Uncertainty is a real emotion that people feel. Not everyone always feels like they are like, well, that's true, but it doesn't matter whether you were that person. The fact is that not everybody was is at your phase, you know? The fact that not everybody is at your phase is something that you have to, like, acknowledge and understand. It's not fair to accept your worldview as the ultimate and say there's no other ways to see things. And say, oh yeah, everything is a pure skill issue. But that can be applied to like every single fault that you've ever made in your life too. Take that literally and it's gonna hurt. So why strive for the one emotion and avoid the other? Couldn't it be that neither is the right thing to chase? Why do you have to know what you feel? I think it's because you don't know. Well, first of all, let's drop the passive aggressiveness. Second of all, I think that, yes, indeed, emotions are not equivalent to knowledge. Knowledge is logic, emotions are rational. They operate and influence each other. They are two sides of the same coin. They are not the same thing. It isn't a paradigm to insist on others because everybody is going at things at their own pace, you know? You can't just tell people suck it up. Like, yeah, okay, it would be wonderful if we could all just suck it up and be happy, but it doesn't work like that. Fortunately, we have to think things through and figure out why we feel the way we do. Where the hell's the door? And, you know, he's got a great point there that, like, if you don't acknowledge both sides of the coin, the whole emotional spectrum, then you are going to feel at a lack. Because, as you said, Jordy, you yourself said, without suffering, there can't be happiness. So, why strive for one emotion and avoid the other? When both of them complement each other. You guys are fighting the same point, I think. You're just seeing things through slightly different lenses. I've been told just be happy so many times that I suppose I felt like I need to defend a position that doesn't exist. Apologies. Nah, bro, don't worry about it at all. I don't like what I am. There's nothing wrong with the way you are at all. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think that it was, yeah, as Jordy said, I think it was important that this discussion happened. I think it's good to have uncomfortable conversations. I think that it's good to face parts of ourselves that feel uncomfortable. And it's alright to get passionate and passive aggressive sometimes, as long as we can recognize that that's what's happening. Then we can learn from it. This is shadow work. We provide mirrors for each other and ourselves. to be able to operate with each other and clash with each other without having a complete scorched earth approach to everything is the way that we will grow the most efficiently. That's what I think true friendship is. To be able to get down in the nitty gritty and make up after. Be alright with it. My sword! It's out of juice. Don't kill me now. Don't kill me now. Yoink. You know, it's entirely alright to get, like, flamed up. You know, I think that oftentimes the biggest visceral changes in our mind happen when we get really passionate about something and, like, flamed up. And to be able to exist in that state without blowing up completely is extremely important. There's a lot of just not really being willing to, yeah, as you say, passion is never bad. The world needs more of it. The world needs more of feeling those emotions viscerally instead of just letting things dwindle, feel empty and shit like that. The world needs more passion. The world needs more really feeling viscerally what's going on. I might kill myself again here. Yeah, not this time. You're one motherfucker. What a fucking opponent. I'm honored to battle you. You have a flamethrower on your head. Alas, I can become a thundercloud. A worthy match, I would say. But you have been bested. This is like a crazy scene, bro. Sometimes I just forget just how fucking insane. You people shit on the mountaintop of giants for no reason. Sure, it's empty, but it's ambiance. I think this is part of why I've lost so many close friends. Offered a different point of view, and then nothing was the same after. Literally, the reason I stopped reaching out to people. And you know what? Um, I've lost a lot of close friends that way too. And here's what I think I did wrong in those situations. I offered a different point of view, and then I fought for that point of view harder than I needed to. I forgot to accept that other people might just continue to be stupid. And that's okay. I should have allowed people room for their ignorance. Um, I oftentimes forget to allow people room for their ignorance, and that is a fault of mine. I try very hard to force them into knowledge, and I should not do that so often. I feel a lot of those bridges that were burned were because I tried to force people to change. and it felt like, oh, I know that you would suffer less if you change the paradigm that you see the world through. But instead, I just inflicted suffering on them by trying to force them to understand something that they were not ready to understand. Yes, you're right. Everything is so watered down currently that any confrontation is seen as negative. Yep, that is the biggest problem. That's why, so many things are like just getting swept under the rug these days. Probably the solar flares, to be honest, Jordy. Then gosh dang solar flares. Ooh, good loot. Went from trying to be authentic at the expense of their chapter in life to just reclusive behavior. Neither was good for me. Yep, exactly. You gotta strike the balance, man. That's something that I'm learning right now. It's like, you have to be in the middle. You can't. I understand the desire, the want to be the person that pulls people out of their darkness, but it is so much more efficient to lead by example than to try to force them to be any kind of way. My wings are ready. I can save them is the worst lie so many people tell themselves. That is unfathomably true, man. No one needs saving. That's something that if we could all like understand, I think that would be we'd all be better off. People don't need saving, people need appreciation. People need loving kindness, man. People need acceptance. That's what the world lacks. I should hit my dex cap first. Whatever. Yo, Jordy, I just want to say my bad to directly. Yeah, that shit just happens, man. That's why we all provide mirrors for each other, you know? Gotta think of not just the self and the other, but rather the whole organism as one being. There's more to our interactions than just two individuals talking. It's the whole earth expressing itself. Ow. Ow. You kind of go hard, bro. This one's got a lot of boys. Yoink. But you'll find no spark in the sandstone dark because what the holy man won't preach. It's the one thing that unites us is reach. We reach forwards. Okay, guys, actually, I am gonna do something because I want to play music later, and I'm curious if it's gonna fuck up my watch hours if I get copyrighted. And the stream has been like probably peak watch hours ever. So all of you in chat right fucking now, um, either drop a subscribe or remember that I'm about to stream in about 10 minutes once I'm finished cooking my goddamn food. We're gonna have some music playing later, and it's gonna be a good fucking time. And we're gonna ride out into the night, keep playing games. It's gonna be great. I'm enjoying the conversation we're having. We're gonna pick up right where we fucking left. It's gonna be a good time. I think it's the human condition summed up. You experience only what you can presently, and forget you're part of a collective, making you not as unique as you think you are. Exactly. And, you know, it's good not to be unique. It's good to be part of a collective. It's because if we were all too unique, man, it would be a goddamn problem. Be a goddamn problem. All right, thank you so much to all of you. Love you all. I'll be right back after I'm done eating my goddamn wings and shit.